Good morning, students, teachers, and all staff of Baton. Can I please have your attention for the announcements? Well, we brought up yesterday in the announcements how we are now in the final week of April, which means the end of this school year is fast approaching. And I want you to think back all the way to the beginning of the school year or the beginning of any school year. And most students and even the adults are going to have similar goals or similar outcomes they want to reach each school year. Maybe we have the similar goal of getting better every single day that we're putting in the work at school. We all want to be able to know more or learn more this year than we did last year. So we want to have more knowledge. We want our brains to grow, right? And one of the other goals that we should all have is we need to be able to prepare ourselves for the grade you're going to be in the following school year, because we are closer to being in that next grade than we were to the beginning of the current grade you're in now. So we want to be prepared so we know what we're going to need to do for when we move on. So let's take a look at that final goal that I spoke of. And we can use E plus R equals O and our BBO behaviors to help us keep a focus of what we need to do here in this last week of April and as we move into the final month of the school year. And so when we look at this, we have our event. And remember, our event is the letter E, which is something we don't have any control over, but it is where we're at. And this event is we have about 1 month of school remaining. No matter what we want to do, that's all we have left for this school year. Okay, and we look over here at our outcome. So what is one of those goals or that outcome we want to have? Well, we want to be prepared for next year's grade. Now, a lot of that outcome has to do with what we've been doing or what you've been choosing to do and how you've been choosing to respond all throughout the school year. But the other part of that is we can't go back and change anything we've done. Maybe we've been the hardest worker from the first day of school all the way up until yesterday, which is fantastic, but your work isn't done yet, right? We still got to work for that outcome. Maybe you know that there are things you could have done better at different points throughout the school year, but you can't do anything to change that now. We've got to keep a focus on that outcome and what you can choose to do today and each day for the rest of the school year, which is going to be your response, which remember you have complete control over your R, over your response. So what are things you can do today and throughout the rest of the school year to make sure you're working towards that outcome of being prepared for the next school year? Okay, first, do the work every single day. When you come here every day, it's going to be easier sometimes to try and, you know, uh, sail through the day, not give your best effort because you're tired or whatever it may be. But you have to come in here with a mindset that I'm going to step up, I'm going to do the work, I'm going to put in the effort each and every school day. Okay, the next thing we can do is be gritty through the end of the year because it is going to get difficult. All right, there are going to be days that are tough. There are going to be tests that are difficult. There are going to be final projects you've got to get turned in or whatever it may be. But you've got to keep working and keep going each and every day. And if you're doing that, that means you're being gritty. You're never going to quit. You're going to work through the finish. And then finally, another response we can all give is no BCD. So that's kind of making sure we don't give a response of blaming, don't give a response of complaining, and don't give a response of defending. For giving less than your best effort. So what I mean by that is if you're coming in on a day and you're not giving your best effort, you can't blame it on someone else. Well, it's that person's fault that I'm not giving my best effort because they're distracting me. And we can't complain. Oh, here'd be a good one for today since it's such a beautiful weather day outside. Oh, I'd rather be outside. I wish I was playing right now, which may be true, but that complaining is not doing anything to get you towards this outcome of being more prepared for next year's grade. So we have to make sure we use our BBO and those different behaviors on there to give yourself a focus of what you can do to make sure you have a successful finish to this school year. And remember, we've talked about several times before, it is important to have clarity, to clarify, to know what outcome you're working towards. And if you keep that in your focus, you'll make sure that you're giving those above the line responses. So let's get ready today to do the work, to be gritty and not use any BCD. And let's work hard to get better today and make this a great Tuesday of school. And now, will you please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Baton Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Baton Memorial Elementary School, we work together to do great things for others. We have a relentless pursuit of growth to get better every day. We own it. We own our actions and choices. We want to be the best versions of ourselves. All right, well, thank you, everyone. Today is Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. For lunch today, it will be cheese quesadillas, refried beans, fruit, and milk. A couple birthdays to celebrate today. Happy birthday to Lyric Jackson and to Avery Richards. We hope both you girls have a wonderful day here on your birthday. And we also have another belated birthday. We apologize for missing, but we want to say happy belated birthday to Jaden Meinzer, who celebrated her birthday over the weekend on April 24th. So happy belated birthday to Jaden. And we don't have any other announcements for you guys today. But we want to say enjoy your day, make it a great day, take advantage of that nice weather when you get outside to get in it. And while you're in here putting in your best effort, make sure that you're doing the work all day here at school and make it a great day, Baton.